Dating at retirement age. What do you think about that? What is different? Did you think it's easier or it is harder than when we were younger? Let me tell you something. I'm Dr. Helen, and I have been studying this topic for many years. I even became a certified dating coach myself because I decided to go in deep on this subject. I also have been dating myself for several years, and I would like to share with you my opinion and my experience. So, what is different at retirement age? If you look at the intro on these internet sites, you will be surprised. People say the same. I am looking for partner to travel. I am looking to spend my golden, you hear that? Golden years together. I would like to share memory. And it seems like we are all here. Kids grown up and out of the house. We usually stop working or close to that. And we would like to have the best years of our life, right? But I think it's much more harder than when we were younger. And let's go to the deep on this subject. I will have several videos about that. Today it's my only first video. So let's start going step by step. What is different? Let's start with traveling. Everybody think and say, I would like to travel. I would like to travel. But again, it is very specific and very different from person to person. For one person, to travel means to have several trips abroad, and maybe it's a long trip, couple weeks, maybe even months, one cruise or two cruise, going inside in United States to see relatives. But for partner, it can be maybe only one trip outside of United States and maybe couple trips to see family. And it can be big problem. I remember I was talking to a guy who said that he found this beautiful woman, they fall in love, everything was beautiful, and guess what? 2 years later, they break up because she was in travel mode. She wants to travel and go abroad and South America and having cruises. And he could not. First, he could not afford it because he did not have enough money for that. And he was a man. He did not want to use her money. And second one, he was not just interested in that. He had his own desires and plans. And when she was traveling, he had been alone. He was spending time by himself. And he said, I don't want it. I want someone who will be with me much more. So they broke up because of different travel schedule and different understanding what travel means. Another one, and I think this is really big, it's different financial situation. When people are younger, they still think, oh, we will make our finance together, right? We will build our financial success. We will help each other. We will raise kids. We will grow our businesses or whatever, right? Our careers. And at retirement age, we basically achieve what we want or we can in our life, right? And financial situation can be this and that. And it also can be problem because some people think that I want to share and another person don't want to share, does not want to share. And it can be also problem. And I found out that financial situation can be can be big problem because if you start splitting expenses, right, when people live together, it looks like 50-50, right? We split expenses. But the person who has less money will always think, you know what, you have more money, so maybe you have to put more. But this person say, you know what, I don't plan to do this. And again, it can be a problem. And another which comes with that, one person can still work and want to work or have to work, and another person does not, right? And they start dating, they fall in love, it seems like everything is good, but this person works and this person stays at home and missing the partner and thinking, you know what, I would like to have more time. I would like to have more vacation time, even if it's a day trip or couple days trip or something, right? And this person can't because of the work schedule. So it also can be a problem. And you know what can be another problem? I want to tell you a story about one of ASU professors. It was many years ago. He shared his thoughts about retirement. It was a meeting at ASU before the new year started, and this professor said, please, he came on this meeting and he was asking a chair of the department to give him classes to teach. He just retired several months ago, him and his wife, and we were staying home for a while, right? So dream came through. They can spend all their time together. And he came and he said, you know what, if you don't give me at least one class to teach, if I will not get out of my house at least for several hours, we will divorce with my wife. I cannot take it. So it goes both ways, right? But it can be issue and big issue. What else? Health conditions. Of course, health conditions. One person can be much more healthy and able to do hiking, able to exercise, play golf, pickleball, right? And kayaking. And another person, no. Another person think, you know what, I just go for a walk, I take my dog with me, and I maybe exercise, do yoga or something small couple times a week. And the more active person wants to play golf, to play pickleball, kayaking together, and that's what they want. And they want to have their partner to do these things with me. And no, health situation does not lag. So it is also can be big a problem. Sometimes people think, should we live together, or how we will live together, or we should keep our houses, which house we will live in, your place or my place, right? And it cannot be big disagreements because people fall in love with their places, right? With their routine, with the area where they live. And when they come to someone else's house, it needs effort. It has to be efforts together to build a comfortable place for another person, right? And another person does not want to do this or that with their home, does not want to accommodate another person, or even they don't even want to live together. And it's a big question. I will dedicate the whole video about should we live together at retirement age? Should we even sleep in the same bed? Or we can have different bedrooms? And it is very individual. It is for people to decide it in every particular case. Should or should not. But again, and the reason why this topic comes, again, because of health situation. We start having sleeping issue. We have different schedules. One person can wake up early and another person likes to stay late. And in the morning, in the evening, they don't spend time together. They can be in the way of each other, right? When you wake up in the morning and start making coffee, your partner cannot sleep. The smell of coffee can wake it up and all these noises. Or other way, you're trying to fall asleep and another person still watching TV or talking on phone, right? So when people live together, when they are married, they somehow solve these issues. They adjust. And when you are young, it is so much easier to adjust. In our age, you will not believe how addicted to our routine and our daily lifestyle we are. The older people, the harder for us to make any changes. We have to think about this. We have to really love another person, really want to make some adjustment. I'm doing this adjustment with my life, with my routine for you because you are very important in my life. I want to be with you. I am putting some efforts. Not always. Some people say, you know what? I can be on my own. I can find someone else who fits my schedule. Honestly, our feelings, our love is not that strong. And especially when it comes to physical part. We are getting older. Our body, unfortunately, gets older too. And we don't want to make sacrifices, or we see it as a sacrifices. When we are younger, it's completely different situation. Completely. Sometimes kids can be issue. It's another reason. One person has kids which are on their own and they are very successful. Another person can have kids not that successful. Sometimes they are losing their jobs and come and stay with parents, or they want you. Especially it comes to women. They want grandma to help with grandkids, right? They want you to babysit kids, and a man looking at this situation and saying, "Listen, it's our time. I want to spend time with you, and you are babysit grandkids. I don't like it." Issue. It can be. It can be. And I think all these things, even when we look for the same, they are very different. Every single person is very particular of what we want and what works for us at this age. And it's much harder for us, as I say, to be flexible. And our feelings, not that strong. And another topic, it is about widow. If you live all your life with one person, many years together, and you lose this person, it is really hard to find substitute for the loved ones. And people sometimes don't even want to date anymore. They just want to be alone. Or they have model which work for them all their life. To find the person who will fit in this model It can be really, really challenging. Not easy. Not easy. When marriage was good, everything was good, and you're losing loved one. Unfortunately. So we talk about all these different issues, all different subjects inside in the topic of dating at retirement age. I would like to hear your opinion. What is your experience? What is your experience? What do you think about that? Would you like to date younger person? Do you want to date person your age? What do you think about long distance dating? We didn't even touch this one. It will be topic for another video. I would like to hear your feedback, your questions, and your suggestions, and your experience. Share it with me. I will love it. It was Dr. Helen, and until the next week, please stay happy, safe, always safe, healthy. And I will see you in a week. Bye now.